Hey, I know it's been a while since I've made one of these videos. I'm here today because I want to actually speak about some things that have been inside of my mind, some things I've been dealing with, whether it's emotionally, mentally. But I'm only doing this not because this is a cry for help. I don't need anybody reaching out to me. I might actually turn the comment section off. I'm only speaking out loud because these are thoughts that only existed inside my mind, and I fear that if I don't say it out loud, I'll never truly deal with it. So this is me, making my first attempt, a brand new attempt at being completely honest with myself, with things I'm dealing with, being vulnerable not just to me, but to anybody who's listening that may be struggling with the same things. This is how you become the person you were meant to be. You know, something that I really learned about myself, and I think anyone that knows me knows, is how hardworking I am, but naturally progressive. Progressive meaning whenever there's an opportunity to get better, whether it's the gym, videos, making money, a relationship with God, whatever it is, I become somewhat obsessive with it, and then that's just what I do. I'm focused on it. And maturing is realizing that I've only done this to the degree that I have because it's the easiest way to get away from the thoughts inside of my mind. And even though I do sit down, I do think, I spend time inside my thoughts, I gotta be honest to not just myself but everyone out there. The scariest place I've ever been is inside my own head. Truth is, I know what these things are that I deal with inside my head. I'm gonna be honest with you, this isn't one of these videos where I sat down and planned to do things. I can't even finish my food in front of me because I got so much going on in my mind right now that my stomach honestly hurts. I'm struggling to read the word today because there's too many thoughts circling in my mind that I can't even hear the Bible over my thoughts. I think my whole life, I've truthfully dealt with emotional problems. And I mean problems that happen not mentally, but they affect how you feel. And since I'm so progressive and working hard all the time, and even though I spend time alone in my thoughts, most of my thoughts are always about getting better. How can I grow? Where can I improve? I haven't had the time to actually sit down and process how things have actually made me feel. And I think to a lot of people, they think that makes you tough because I don't react to things that are negative, because I'm just so used to brushing it to the back and worrying about what's in front of me. But as a 28-year-old, I gotta say, it's finally starting to catch up, and it's starting to slow me down, and it's honestly affecting how I feel negatively. Now, this isn't a call for help. I don't need any help. I didn't make this video for people to reach out. I only made this video because I know if I didn't say it out loud, I wouldn't be honest with myself, and me projecting my voice might actually make me finally fix the problem. You know, I actually never knew how much I was dealing with until I sat down and finally started to acknowledge it. And I mean, it's things that I thought that I got over because I finally understood it. But just because you understand the problem doesn't mean you understand why you feel how you feel. Doesn't mean you understand how to move on. Doesn't mean you have moved on. And these emotions can linger into all things that you do, whether that be chasing money, whether that be chasing a relationship, whether that even involves you making a better relationship with God. These things will hold you back. So here I am being honest. There's two things I'm honestly dealing with. God knows them, and I'm only saying it publicly because I could care less what anybody thinks. I'm just saying publicly to hold myself accountable. Number one is emotional trauma. I'm so scared to fully connect with people all the way because I've been hurt so bad before by people not being there and by people turning their back on me the first time I decide to do so. It's actually my number one fear. And thinking about it hurts so bad that even sometimes I have to hold tears back, just understanding what it is to fully allow anybody to fully have any piece of me to the full extent. Because I can't trust anybody. I can't trust what people would do with your deepest thoughts, what people would do with your deepest traumas. Sometimes people get mad and they turn around and throw it back in your face. And personally, I can't handle that. I got a sick granddad. I got a fighting grandmother. I got so much stuff going on in the home that I don't talk about because nobody's gonna be able to understand. And honestly, I don't want to put my burdens down on anybody because I know I could deal with it. I just have to actually deal with it. The second thing is something you deal with spiritually. It's the only sin in the Bible they tell you to run away from, and that's lust. Honestly, I want to eradicate all of that from my life. I have a position in the church to teach. I know I can't be hypocritical. I can't preach against these things, and I can't find myself falling into these things. And that's something I got to take one-on-one with God, especially in this new season that I'm entering. I know right now in my solidarity, I have to turn around and fully submit to the Lord, because if I don't, I'll keep missing out on the blessings that He has for me. Get over that mindset that when you finally get with God, He'll give the blessings back that you miss. No, we do not reward disobedience anywhere in life. What makes you think that God would? He won't. These two things I'm struggling with are things that are super hard to beat, especially because both of them probably stem from the same part, and it has to do a lot with the emotions and trauma and things that I lacked, and me trying to find ways to put them back into my life on my own accord instead of allowing God to do so. So if you see me be distant in these next couple months, don't take it personal. I'll still drop content. I'll still be here. I'm just really focused on becoming the person I'm supposed to be, because I feel like time's running out. And if you're still here, trying to wonder why I'm doing this, it's because I'm tired of losing.